Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Director G's Movie Reviews, where we review movies new and old. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, now today's movie review, we're going to be talking about a classic. We're going back to 1987. We are talking about Lethal Weapon, starring Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, Gary Busey, and Michelle Ryan. Now we're talking about Lethal Weapon. We're talking about an American classic action thriller buddy cop movie. Lethal Weapon is about two newly paired cops who are from opposite sides of the fence decide to work together and put their differences aside in order to catch a gang of drug smugglers. It's written by Shane Black and Jeffrey Boehm. Directors Richard Donner. Mel Gibson plays Martin Riggs. He's an LA cop, but he's got suicidal tendencies. And then you got Danny Glover, who's playing Roger Murtaugh. He's the unlucky, by-the-books police veteran detective whom Riggs is assigned to.
What you got in there?
4-inch Smith.
6-shooter, huh? A lot of old-timers carry those.
These guys, you could tell that these guys really don't like each other. You know, you also have the race relations of you have a black detective, you have a white detective, and you're like, okay, these guys are from two opposite sides of the fence. The black detective's like, this white detective's loony because they already meet off. They meet initially on a bad foot, but as the story goes along and they start dealing with the bad guys, they learn to trust each other and basically grow this bond like a brotherhood bond. It was done very well. It's done very tasteful. Another thing I like is the bad guys. They're serious. You can tell these guys are serious. They're not playing around. You got some action movies where bad guys are kind of like, they got that comical, fake, goofy look, but not these guys. These guys, you could tell, like, the character that Gary Busey was playing, Mr. Joshua, and that General McAllister, played by Michelle Ryan, they meant business. Lethal Weapon just holds a special place in my heart when it comes to movies. You know, it's a classic. One thing you see from these cop buddy movies is that these movies are, I mean, it's fictional. You got fictional things happening, but it's more down to earth than like a comic book movie or Iron Man. You could almost relate to these two detectives, you know, like with your own coworkers or whatever. You know what I mean? You got conflicts. You have your own conflicts going on. You got your own personal issues. You got your family issues. You got things going on, and you're still trying to get something done. And I think that this producer saw that he had something special. When they finished shooting this movie, if I finished shooting that movie, I would have been like, okay, we got something special here. And you could tell they had something special because they did 4 movies. Music really fits the movie. The screenplay, the script, everything was written very well. The direction, the acting, capturing the moments, just capturing everything about the movie was done good. You know, you almost feel like you're there with these actors trying to, you know, finish off this conflict. They're trying to, you know, get to the bad guys and take care of the bad guys and stuff like that. One of the best scenes of the movie to me is towards the end when they're in the nightclub and the heroes come out to the nightclub and then the villains start to see them and a shootout occurs, and it starts from this old 80s nightclub music or bar music to this action-y Christmas theme, because that's a big theme of the Lethal Weapon movie. It takes place during Christmas. That's why I think that and Die Hard were around the same time, because Die Hard takes place during Christmas. Lethal Weapon takes place during Christmas. But there's a big shootout in the nightclub, and it leads onto the street, and then it leads into a foot car chase, and it's just, the spectacle was amazing. The set pieces were great. I mean, it's something that you will never forget. Also, Mel Gibson and Gary Busey did their own stunts. You know, Lethal Weapon is just a movie I can go back and watch over and over and over again. So my final review, I'm going to give Lethal Weapon a 9.5 out of 10. Great movie. I loved it. And that's my review for the first Lethal Weapon. I'm your boy, Director G. And if you get a chance, check out some of my movies. I'm a filmmaker on my own. I have Dark Shields and Rise of Revelation available to watch free on my channel. I got some more films, feature films I'm going to be releasing as well. But until then, take care.